What's up, Gender Blenders? It's Brent here, and this week's topic is about fears we had during transition, or fears and aspects of transition. um, I don't have any fears or concerns at this point in my transition, but I did have fears in the beginning of my transition. Um, Probably pretty stupid fears, I guess. I don't want to say stupid, but irrelevant, just not rational fears. I don't know, just dumb stuff, I guess. But I was worried at first, especially before tea, when I wasn't shaving my armpits or my legs. I was worried about how it's going to be perceived, what people would say. I was worried about, I was scared of situations, I was scared of violent situations. I was worried what people would think about me. I was worried about getting made fun of. Before I started tea, I was worried about starting tea. I felt very sure that that's what I needed, but at the same time, I had gone so long in a female body that I did worry. You know, what if I regret this? What if I'm making the wrong decision? You know, there is no looking back. It was one of those situations where I just had to jump and follow my heart, even though I was kind of concerned about things, and I'm so glad I did. But definitely those were fears concerning transition. And then, of course, how it would affect my life, how it would change my life. You know, I worried, would I get a girlfriend? Would girls be interested in me? Would straight girls be interested in me? You know, who was going to date me? How was these surgeries going to come out? You know, would everybody know I was trans? Could I ever live a normal life? I just basically had fears like that. And of course, they're all gone now. You know, I'm living my life. I'm enjoying it. I don't regret tea at all. I don't regret surgeries at all. I'm the happiest I've ever been. I'm comfortable in my own skin. I'm comfortable in my body. Um, I'm living my dream life. You know, I wouldn't be a bodybuilder if I didn't transition. Um, and that reason being that I had no interest to work out. My whole entire life, when I was a little kid, I always wanted to grow up to be a big, strong man. You know, and knowing before teen, knowing that that wasn't going to happen, I was never going to build like a man, I was never going to look like a man, it didn't motivate me to work out. So I was like, screw it. And now my whole life is bodybuilding, as you know, going to be a personal trainer, get my degree in exercise science, and hopefully open up my own gym. But bodybuilding is definitely my life. And I don't know. I guess I don't really have any other fears and concerns, or didn't. I pretty much just stuff like that. What would people think of me? Where would I fit in? Um, I guess maybe now my concern, and I wouldn't say that these are concerns regarding transition itself, but just concerns being a trans man, maybe. Um, and that's definitely, it is difficult for me to interact with people or figure out how to interact with people. I do have to catch myself when talking about my past. I almost feel like I'm living a double life at times. This, of course, is by choice because I do live a partially stealth life. I just don't feel I need to tell everybody my business. But again, I'm not ashamed of it. If it comes up, I'm all about educating. It's people who are different, who talk about their differences, or people who've gone through cancer, people who have AIDS, people who have any issue or anything where there isn't a lot of knowledge. It's that education that's helping. That's helping developments in cancer, developments in AIDS, developments in trans surgeries. You know, I would like to see. I'm talking to a lot of people, and I'm finding a lot of people. Don't have trans-friendly doctors, or don't have doctors that know what to do or how to handle a trans person, and that makes me really sad. I would like to eventually live in a world where all doctors are educated on this, where we are no different from any other patient, and that the doctors have the education and the knowledge they need, whether it be just talking to us, you know, proper pronouns, just respect in general, what to say, what not to say, and just in terms of surgery, in terms of our body, because I'm finding there's a lot of doctors that don't even understand our body or how it works. So from a medical perspective, they're kind of at a loss, and I definitely think there needs to be education there. But I'm kind of off topic about all that, but those basically just my fears, just social fears. But definitely no regrets. You know, I was nervous that I was a little scared that I'd regret it. Even like top surgery, I'm like, man, you know, like, am I gonna regret this? Even though I didn't like them, I didn't want them there. I couldn't wait for it. But at the same time, I was concerned that I might be making a mistake. You know, just because I'd been in this body for so long. But I followed my heart. My heart has never led me in the wrong direction, and I'm so comfortable now. I don't really have any fears. I'm just getting to know people. I'm just awkward to begin with. I think my awkwardness isn't even necessarily transition related, but I spent a good majority of my life in and out of mental wards. So I'm just now getting used to in the past 6 years because I left an outpatient facility when I was 23. I'm 29 now, and that was like really my first time in the real world because I was just in and out of mental wards since I was 12. So I'm kind of now just experiencing the world and experiencing the world as a man, which is very different. Um, and just navigating and figuring out how to meet people and talk to people and just figure people out. So just social issues, but nothing really major. So I guess that's it, and I'll see you guys next week, hopefully on Friday. I think that's 2 Fridays in a row. Kudos for me. You should like this video right now just because I've done 2 Fridays in a row. And I'll see you guys next week sometime.